we are back with another episode of Miner's Greed, otherwise known as the quest for every item in Minecraft. Nailed it. So, today, you may wonder where I am again. After last time, when I was doing that whole exploration thing of what's it, I continued to go out and see if I could find new biomes or a dungeon. And indeed, dungeon! And I suspect that those of you who have watched various episodes kind of know what is inside this chest, but I thought that I would just quickly get it on camera. Hello? What a time for my right click to stop working. That's better. Okay, we got it working eventually. We got a name tag. Doing a lot of singing today. However, the problem is that I've come this far out and I neglected to bring my ender chest. So I'm going to have to walk all the way back home, then store the name tag, because I need two name tags. One to actually name something, and the other one is for the all-important quest, only more boots, to obtain every item. I want to prioritize obtaining every item, so I kind of need to keep this name tag around and then find another one with which to name my horse. So I'm going to go back, put the name tag, and I'm going to keep exploring. And I'll bring an ender chest this darn time. So I'll see you guys back on the exploration trail. Looky what I found, a second name tag. So, this time, I remembered to bring my ender chest. Also, I don't believe we have this music disc, so we're just going to steal this music disc because it's so hard to just listen to music in the world of Minecraft, apparently. We'll put that flint in here because we don't need it. Right, so let's infinitely store these items. This is the following day, by the way. This episode may take many days to actually compile it all together, so it's a bit of a weird experience. I have a lot of junk on me. I am quite the hoarder, apparently. So, apparently have nether quartz in here also. So I am a ways out, as you can see. I am not my skin, am I? I seem to have turned white overnight. Who knew? Maybe I've been caving too long. Wait, no, that would have the opposite effect. I've been in the sun too long. That must be what it is. So yeah, I'm like 7,000 coordinates out in X direction, and I'm gonna have to keep going. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. I walked through a lot of snow biomes, hoping to get some ice spikes biomes. But no dice, I'm afraid. I can't forget to take this back. That's kind of important. The whole reason why I bought it here. So yeah, I'm going to keep exploring. Hopefully, I'll find a new biome. But if not, you'll probably just see me back at base. Well then, this is certainly a new thing. Oh yeah, we found... What is this even called? The Ice Spikes biome? Completely just out of nowhere. I was just wandering through a taiga, and actually you can see by my coordinates I'm nearly at the 10,000 mark. I literally said I was going to turn round at the 10,000 point, and just before I reached it we found this baby, Ice Plain Spikes. Ah yeah. So there's only one reason we really want to be here. Why this biome's not actually that big? How big usually are the Ice Spikes biome? I'm learning all kinds of new crazy things. So the main reason we're here, as you may know by now, is to get some packed ice. Right, I'm gonna get the tallest packed ice block in this whole place, just because, you know, I feel like I've come all the way here. I want something special. Now, the reason packed ice is so good is apparently, well, it's the reason it's introduced is that it doesn't melt. I think that's the main reason for it. I'm almost positive that's the reason, but I have no experience of it, as you know, because this is the first time I've ever found it. So I'm going to do this and completely mess up the terrain, but god damn it, I want this packed ice block. I've come all the way here, and I was going to turn back round and go a bunch of ways in the Z coordinate, or the Z coordinate, however you want to say it. I was going to get that up to 10,000 and then sort of circle back round. Alright, this is the block. This is the block. Here we go, guys. Oh my goodness, I thought that it didn't appear then. Hello? There it is. I'm getting a phone call. Professionalism, yay! Anyway, we've got a packed ice block, so before we do anything else, we're putting this in our ender chest. I came across a few villages Didn't really have anything amazing. No blacksmiths. And even if they did, I am not staying this far out to deal with that. Okay, so we're now at 10,000 by 10,000. I'm hoping that the 10,000 in the other direction has some awesome block at the end of it, but it remains to be seen. So all we're missing now, in terms of new biomes, which is the right way to go? It's this way, okay. So all we're missing now is a mesa for the red sand, and a mega taiga for the podzol. So, hopefully we find one of those on our very, very long quest to get every item in Minecraft. But until then, I'll see you guys when I find something interesting. Well, you guys know that old saying about new biomes. You spend 10,000 X coordinates trying to find one, and then two come along at once. Oh yeah! In the Mega Taiga biome, I think that's what this is called. Mega Spruce Taiga at that. Ooh, fancy, fancy. And as you can see, our Z coordinate was only like a few hundred. I only had to walk like down the road pretty much. Awesome. Man, this episode, all sorts of crazy stuff is happening. And we're here for one reason alone. Podzol! Oh yeah! So actually, this stuff doesn't grow by itself if you place it next to dirt. So I'm going to actually grab a bunch of this. It's not like mycelium. I don't know what, if any use I'd get from this. 8. 8's a good number. So we'll keep on going. So, we found an ice spikes biome. Ooh, I've never actually been in one of these, so, It seems to be mossy cobblestone on the ground. On the ground! Where's my chiseled stone brick? So, all we're missing now, new biomes wise, is a mesa, because we found an ice plain spikes biome, and a mega spruce taiga biome. Oh man, this place needs some renovating. It's been untouched for many a year. Then again, I am the only living person in this entire planet, I guess, am I? This raises all sorts of crazy questions. But as far as I know, I'm the only person alive. So, yeah, of course it's untended to. So, all we need to find now is a mesa biome. Those things are pretty rare. They come across near warm areas, like deserts, whereas I think this actually comes near cold areas. So, this is not where we want to be. So, I'm going to walk 10,000 spaces in the Z direction. You know, that direction, that well-known direction. Unless I find a village, there's nothing else to really report. Unless I come across a jungle and then find a jungle temple, because I still haven't found all of those, and that has chiseled stone brick, which we are also missing. Man, this thing is huge. Crazy times. Where were you the previous 30 or so episodes? So yeah, unless I come across a mesa, or anything else crazy like a village or a weird dungeon and whatnot, I will once again report back to you guys when I get back. This is like the 4th day that I've done this. I've just had bits of time every day where I've gone in the game, decided to walk for a bit, and I just happen to find things all the time. I don't get that much time to play before I have to go to work, but it seems as though every time I do, I find something. So this is like the 4th or 5th day of recording this one episode. Crazy times. Hopefully, tomorrow we'll produce something else amazing. But I will see you whenever the hell that happens. And we're back, sort of. So, yeah, I did all my exploring, but I didn't find a mesa on my way back. And if you guys would kindly keep quiet... Oh, hey, this sheep wants to become a villager. Hello there, my friend. You have the face for it. We may have hope for you yet. But anyway, I'm in this village. This village is part of a set of 2 villages that's just kind of like down the road from my jungle base. The chord's only at 800. And I was here because of this guy. Now, this guy had... Well, I'm trying to see if he can give me some chain armor. This is his first trade. So now I have diamond boots, actually. So I didn't have to make those. But then he offered this outrageous trade. I tell you, man, these guys robbing you blind. And then this is the thing that's next. And I do not have the emeralds because at the other village, I was trading with a priest. And there's a very good and ominous reason for that. Something I only figured out recently is that enchanting bottles, or bottles O enchanting, you can get them from priests until the next update, and then for some reason they've stopped giving them out. So if I want to get a bottle O enchanting, I have to get it before this update. I'm not going to be too bummed, like I'm not going to go well out my way to try and get a bottle of enchanting before the update, and if it updates and I don't have one, then so be it. Technically I'll still have every item because I'm just getting all the ones that you can't get in the main single player survival. But you know, it's a cool bonus to have, so I'm gonna try, go around a load of villages. I need to find a load of blacksmiths and priests, and I also need to get the hell out of here because these guys are annoying the heck out of me. No. None for you, Higgins. Imagine, like, a tribe. You come and see this tribe, and you just place a bunch of cobblestone all up and block them inside their houses. Is that how we did it back in the day? Maybe it is. I don't know. But anyway, I need to walk home. There was a bed in it. Actually, what time of day is it? What time of day it is? Alright. So this is the way back. So, I'm going to have to do a bunch of exploring for the Mesa. Which I guess I'll have to go in the negative coordinates because I was going all up in the positive coordinates. I went to 10,000, 10,000 in both directions. Oh, well, I suppose, what else did I find? I found a bunch of other stuff. This is enchanting stuff I got from the bottle of enchanting guy, or he didn't actually have the bottle of enchanting. I tried to get to him. The next thing he wants as a trade, I think, is 4 emeralds and a diamond pickaxe for an enchanted diamond pickaxe, and that's not happening, so I'm not expending my diamonds trying to get that. That's just not happening. I don't think we got anything else. Well, I did find another desert temple on the way back, which is filled with a bunch of gold and another crazy book. I think it had like Smite 5 and some other things on it, but oh well. So, I'm going to have to find a bunch of villages whilst exploring for the Mesa once again. Ooh, XP. Delicious orbs. So, that's going to be interesting and very tedious. And, quite frankly, I've spent like a week doing this episode. It's probably a week since I first started it. I haven't had the opportunity to record in the past few days. But even so, it's been quite a weird episode, and it probably actually is going to end up being shorter than usual. There's some stuff I'm going to make when I get back to base, as well as place delicious new blocks in the item storage boat thingies. There really is not a lot of blocks left. And then next, I think we're going to have to deal with is potions. Potions and the like. So that may be what sort of thing we're doing next episode. I want to get back on making every item, not just going exploring for things. Although, I wanted to get this episode done so that I could have the free reign to then explore off camera if I really wanted. Because all I need to find is the Mesa and a bunch of villages. I did find a few villages along the journey. Not many had blacksmiths. And at the time, I didn't realise that the bottle or enchanting would soon become rare commodities. So I don't really think I'd trade with that many priests, which kind of sucks. But either way, because the villages are so far out, I'm not walking all the way that far out to try that. I'm just going to come across a village, sort of stay around, trade with the priests and so forth, and then we'll all be good. You know what would have been nice? All these villagers not dying. That would be useful. But since I can't have the villagers breed because I don't know, I think that constitutes a farm, and I've decided to go against mob farms. Excuse me, I'll just eat this whole steak before continuing. So yeah, it's this way. Okay then. So yeah, I'm not going to do that with my villagers. It's just not happening, I'm afraid. It sucks as well because it would be really useful. So I suspect the chain items are going to... Hello. Alright, this place is becoming some sort of crazy ghost town. Shasha! And blah! There we go. Oh yeah, so we're getting really close to getting all the items done. And once again, I'm showing the whole journey home. I suppose it'll pad out the episode. There's not that many items to get when I get back. We are going to do some cooking though. I was going to do like a segment on cooking, but then I ended up exploring anyway. I don't know. But I've built like a kitchen in my base, and you'll see. Also, I just realised this, we have name tags now. We can actually name things. Yeah, so that's something that's going to happen pretty much as soon as we get back. Because if you guys remember, I sort of posed the question to you guys for names for my horse. And that was like episode 20 something. It is now episode 30 something, and I've only just got a name tag, so I can only just do it. But I didn't forget. And I have 2 name tags. I'm pretty sure I stored one in my items chest, and the other one is what I'm going to use to name My horse! My beautiful horse! It's been so long, and he better not die next episode, tell you that much. And I have to get 5 other name tags for my 5 wolves. But that's not a priority. I will be searching dungeon chests for another record soon enough though, because we're almost at that stage, believe it or not. Man, we're plowing through all the items. I don't even know how much longer this series is going to go on for, but it will be over sooner than you'd think. Well, for most of the items. And again, I'm saving the end stone and the dragon egg for the end. The end. Right, so we brought this cow here actually for milking purposes, and I don't think I showed that the floor is now mycelium. I realised I only had 1, so I decided to get more, which is fine. Alright, so before we do anything else, let's place our items. Now, I think we have... I wonder which way round these books are. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, so we have a lot of junk on us as well. So we're going to deposit such things as these. Alright, we are good to cram these suckers into our block chest. So we have ourselves, here's the packed dice, and we have 8 pods. I don't know why I really needed that much. And I don't know why I didn't take that same amount of packed dice, but whatever. So podzol is the first missing item, and packed dice is the last missing item, so that makes life easy for me. Podzol goes right here. What's this one? This must be red sand then. The last missing item, it will be, whoa, it will be me stuck in a chest. It will be here or here. It's one of these. I think it goes here. Alright! Our block chest is looking amazingly full now. So all we're missing now, scrap these, we've got red sand, we need the mesa for that. Chiseled stone brick. We either need the jungle temple or to just wait for the next update and we can make that. Endstone and dragon egg, we're going to the end, but we'll be saving that. And then the beacon, the nether. Ah yeah, well, we don't technically, well we do actually. Oh, farming wither skulls, that's going to be fun. I'll technically need 4 of those because one of those is his own item. And then we've got all of this crud that we can make. So, oh yeah, I need to make a map as well. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so first off, we're going to be making a cake. Oh yeah, it's a baking episode. So, let's head to our kitchen, which is next to my bed, because, you know, Minecraft. I'm going to be making a nice little cake here. I am still full on items. Alright, that's mildly better. It's time to get us some fresh milk. Oh yeah. We need a name for you. I'll call you Isaac. Why the heck not? Bessie was a generic name that was on my mind. I don't know where that even comes from. I'm sure that's from something. Okay, so now if my memory serves me, let's do this in the correct order. So we put, all we need is 1 egg, 2, you know, I'd say spoonfuls of sugar, maybe a bit of wheat, and 3 entire buckets of milk to make a cake. What kind of cake is this? And you know what goes well with cake? If that's just not enough to satisfy your sugar cravings? Some cookies. Oh yeah. I need some paper for my map, don't I? So we also need to make a golden nuggets, which actually is a breakfast cereal over here. So I guess the food still continues. Man, I had a golden nugget since I was about 10. And then whilst we're doing this, I made these blocks of gold. I just about have enough gold. This and this is all the gold I had. I think this is how you make the enchanted golden apple. And it is... Really? I have a gold block extra. Well, that's an oversight. But hey, it's more gold to me. Oh yeah, enchanted golden apple. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Right. I made the smooth stone for a reason. I'm trying to remember my bearings here. We also need to make a repeater. A redstone repeater. I initially had to look up how to make these, so that shows how much I use these things. I am not a very redstoney person. When I do come round to it, it tends to be okay. Yeah, repeater. But when I'm more of an adventurer as a builder. As I'm sure you guys have figured out by now, none of my contraptions in total use redstone, so that kind of answers that question. So we need to make a map as well. Does it need to be filled? It does. Thank you, past Nafashi, for reminding me. So I might as well just grab the center one. I think all you have to do is do this. Oh, we need to actually make the map first. That would be hecka useful. There's no workbench here. I should have a workbench on every floor. I still think this game needs curtains. Blah. Alright, so let's be making us a map right here. Like so, because you know you put compasses in maps apparently. Looks a bit ominous, but there you go. I'm so glad I have this paper farm, because it was once upon a time I kept running out of paper. Alright, oh, 2 map zeros, blimey. Alright then. Okay, oh yeah, it's the one that I had before and a duplicate one. Alright, so we can put this one back on the fabled map chart. One day I'll make this bigger. I don't know why this should move with you. I think it doesn't update once you place it, and that's silly. I wish it did. Alright, so whoa. I've cloned myself, guys. Whoa, we have an intruder. Good. Alright, so we do have space. I found 3 diamonds whilst on a random caving trip during all that exploring. And I think, I'm just going to double check, but we still need to make a pickaxe. So, ooh, actually, oh no, yeah, I was going to say the trade for the enchanting guy needed a pickaxe, but I'm not going to expend that. We need to keep all these things. Oh yeah, so, let's move all these damn items down to the boat. It is done. All these items are coming across nicely. I'll just quickly go over what we put in there. It wasn't actually that much, because the next item after this Neverwart is potions, and there's no way that I was doing all these potions in amongst everything else I did this episode. Jeez, what do you take me for, guys? So yeah, we had stuff, just generic cooking stuff, we had redstone stuff, so we're getting, this is the sort of item range we're in now. We're in Nether stuff, sort of past all the main basic items and into all of the newer ones, I'd say. Obviously they're not that new, but we're past the basic stuff like armor and that, and we're not missing too much. Oh man, life feels good at the moment. So, today's episode has been very strange, but we get to round it off by naming our horse at long last. At long last. So, a few good names suggested, so thank you guys very much for commenting. However, the one I'm going to go with was suggested by... Now this guy goes either by Remines or R3 Mines, and he comments on my videos a lot, so I'm very much appreciative of that, and he suggested an amazing name. Being that I am a huge football fan, I can't believe that I didn't think of this one. Oh, yeah, I forgot how to... I totally forgot how to name a horse. Okay, so we need to go to the anvil first. I've never named anything in my life. This is all new to me. Shut up, alright? God, give me a break, guys. This anvil's going to break soon. Okay, so... For those football fans, they may know there's a player. He recently moved to Barcelona this season. And goes by the name of Neymar. So I think that's a fitting enough pun. That's a great pun. Thank you very much, R3 Mines, or Remines, or however you want to be known as. Or Jim, or whatever your name is. Yeah, we've named something! Oh my god, it feels so good. And on that note, I'll end the episode, where we're going to be dealing with all of the potion-y goodness. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Jules.